Hey people, I found some pages really easy to read. I'm gonna try to backtrack through this. I got a bunch opened up here I've been studying. So I think this is the easiest one I've found to read yet. It makes much sense. So I'm gonna read it fast through here and I'll go back and explain it some. But you should be able to see it here. It says where be. This is B-E here. W-O-R-B-E. Where believe. This is the same word as Yahweh, our Lord, but it starts with an L here. And so it's B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Where believe. Men hate. M-N-H-T. The men hate you through life. Judah. Y-E-W-D-E. Men hate you through life. Where you believe the men hate you through life, to make rustle from. It's to take from, or to lose sleep. You're rustling your sleep. You're taken from your sleep. Or to wrestle. I'll wrestle you for it. From the men hate you, from the belief that men hate you through life, to make rustle from, or to make rustle, and then MK, to make Jimmy, or to make rustle from, give Jimmy the old from. Make Jimmy feel old because he's losing too much sleep because Judah thinks men hate him through life. And then to give the sign from. That's UK, to give SNI, the sign, the sin, the stain, the mark of a visual sign. To give the sign from food, minute. You feeling old and you worried that men are hating you, and you've been worried all your life that looking over your shoulder somebody's looking for you, and it makes Jimmy old. And to give the sign from, so the doctor can see it, he's going to ask you, how's your appetite? Have you been eating? The food of minute. You don't eat much. This where believe, it's this where, you can see here W-E-A-R, the where, and to see first in life, W-O-R-B-E, the Vav, connect, C-I, the R to first, and the B in, and the E, life, to see first in life. So I guess the first thing you saw in life was the wear on your body. Your whole body's getting old. The wear. Believe. Men hate you through life. To make rustle from, give Jimmy old from. To give sign from, the food minute. So here's a good one. It starts too salty, and you see usually this SLH right here, USLH. The SLH is to sail. It'd always be went or sent or something, but this is more like a character here. To salty, and salty is somebody who's been on the water a long time and knows the boat. To salty, and it's just to the sail tie, and it's where you got your word salt, and so what it's saying here is to the salty shea babit, to the salty fire babit. Babit is a bug. Babit. My mama would say that. She's fresh. Babit. Well, that's babit. Don't eat that. That's a babit. to the salty fired babit. Has all to a call, has all to devour, has all to eat. And so the all is usually OL, but all this is written in alchemy. It's they're trying to teach the English language. It appears like old Scottish. You look at the Scottish, it's real close. It's old English language, and so has all to a call. A call as in to eat, as in it has the knowledge bind. The knowledge bind is like DNA. What's in it? To a call, to power, give, bind, life. It's to give nourishment. It doesn't necessarily mean to eat, but it means to a call, and so a call also. A call is selecting. I want to select the fat ones. I want the pretty ones to a call, and I want to pick some for seed. I want to pick some for wine. To separate them. But to the salty babit has all to a call, has all the nourishment you need in a salty babit. You can survive on bugs. This is probably written by the Lord of the Flies, Beelzebub. Has all to a call. The tune from Robin the Dead. And so this is probably the alchemy here is surely is wash being colors or colors or hallucinogenics, your tie-dyes, your colors. And so the tune from Robin the Dead is it's got information in here, but it's a joke, and it's like it's written in the Book of the Dead, and so they'll put these jokes, the name with more information in them. The tune to the cycle from Ra. Ben in cycle means in time, through dead, through, and this is read backwards and forwards here. Ben with the hyphen, so this is DDEDD. Ben the dead, through dead. So here's Give Jimmy again, Kimmy, and this ain't no give me. This is give the work from make, to make from work. Jimmy is something that you're working for. And if you shake it to jimmy that out of the hole, it's just wedged in there, and you got to work for it. To give Jimmy, to give the work from make, or to give make from work. To give Jimmy the cross at Fold March. The cross at Fold March is Easter, when the sun crosses the equator. So give Jimmy the cross at Fold March. From crime. This X you see in the Greek, when they run into it, they give it a CH in the Latin, and so crime has several meanings here, but from the march from crime, and this anything starts with the A, you read it backwards. So this is when air nipple out. So that would be to give Jimmy the cross at March, from the crime when air nipple out. So that's when summer comes and you can take off all your winter garb and air your nipples out. And so this spelling of crime is kind of a joke. So you can see it here, when air, the nipple, and nipple out, A-U-T. I will show them wonders. And that's how I got here. Is that's the word I was chasing, and it comes up quite a few times, 13 times, and I look and see if there's a hyphen in the word in front of it to see if it will read both ways anywhere, and that's where I usually find the best definitions. The Psalm 98, and you can see it, so it'll read backwards and then forwards. But where I ran into it here, Joshua 3:5. So, to yammer, to make word, to yammer, you so low from home. It foods to eat. You ate the foods to give works. And from her, this is only tomorrow if it's got a vav in front of it, or a tomorrow. But this is to give the works from her, make wash. To give the works from her, make wash you. In forb come the Napulaut. And you can see that in forb, it's like the beginning of forbid, FRB. And I think this is the word I was chasing when I found this. In forbicum. In forbicum, the nipple out. So from her to wash you. In before income. Before income, the nipple out. You're going to get your wash. So let's check out this one with the hyphen and see if we get more meaning out of it. And I like to catch them in the front like this, and I know that they can only read one way. So all these psalms pretty much start the same. They change up a little different. But this says, from Zummer, Sir, to live. And from Zummer, that's probably the strummer. That's probably the name of the musician. From the tools, from where. And then Sir is the brass of he's elevated to live. He lives over there in the king's house in the upper class. From the Zummer, Sir, to live. And then this bar here sends you reading all this backwards again. And so the difference it makes from a dash is this last letter reads twice. It reads in both ways. When you see the dash, the next word reads this way, and the N is only here once. So from Zummer, Sir, to live. And then backward is Eveil. So the same word for to bind Yahweh, to bind Lord, is actually evil backwards. The evil, where is rooms from. So there's where the musician's at there's plenty rooms. The Sir Hades, HDS, Sir Hades key. And then here it reads backwards. To Alap. Alap is the word, when it comes the other direction, is given the meaning thousands. To thousands of nipples out. So wherever that musician's hanging out, where Sir Muzammer lives, the evil where his rooms from. Sir Hades key. To thousands of nipples out, wash. It's to wash Hosea. To wash the house. To make sea life. The wash day. Will to Jimmy New. Jimmy knew it was wash day. He knew he was going to see the two Alep nipple, the thousands of nipples when on what do they call that, on field day. Will 2, Jimmy knew to use first to see the foods to use the first, the first is the king, the row, to use first to see foods to. When you was a baby, to the first thing you use first to see foods was wash the thousands of nipples out. And so here it is at the beginning of the line, and that helps to decode it. I try to find it in the beginnings, at the ends, and with hyphens or bars. But it says the nipple out, N-P-L-A-U-T. The wondrous works in the land of Ham, awesome things. The nipple out bears him new route, N-U-R-A-U-T. So, being it's talking about wondrous and awesome, I'm thinking the nipple out makes him take a new route to go see some nipples, is what this makes me think. But possibly, have to read back into it, and this may be the king that wants to pass the law that he doesn't like to see nipples out. So you really can't tell which way it goes from there. But the nipple out bears him new route to all mem. And this is got a hyphen, so this reads backwards for this M-I-M. To all mem, P-U-S-U-P, to push up. To bears him new route, and all from works from push up. Oh, so it's talking about he done dropped one of his sleeves and left his nipple out because the nipple out bears him a new route. He done turned into a hoe, and it all from works from the push-up. He done did a bunch of push-ups and got built. Alright, so that's the end of Wondrous Works video. I believe that's what I'm going to call this, the Wondrous Works. And I'm going to clear some of this stuff off my computer, and I'll get to some more. But I've been finding a lot of good stuff, and I chase the words to find them in other places, and I see more things, and I forget to finish what I was working on. So I got these thousands of pictures stacked over here that I didn't finish, where I pull the words off and write it so it's easier to see. But I hope everybody's learning them 22 letters and their meanings, and start reading this, because it's real close to the way the Scottish write today. I tripped up and was Googling something. I ended up on a Scottish wiki page, and I thought it was a joke because it looked like what I was reading in the Hebrew, like the same words, just a newer style letter. All right, good day, folks.